Hey everybody, welcome back to the 509. Today I'm going to be making a template for your gutter strip miters, and I'm going to be using a 6-inch piece of gutter for this. And first of all, I just wanted to say real quick that I know it's been a while since I made a video. It's probably been about, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. But if you guys have any suggestions on stuff you might want me to cover, let me know in the comments. And also, I might also make some more knife videos if y'all are interested in that as well. Mostly what I have in my collection is Bark River knives. So I was thinking about making one. Well, there's a couple of them that I was that were kind of at the front of the line. I wanted to make one on the pig sticker, and then also maybe on the Bravo 1 LT in Magna Cut. But let me know in the comments if you have any requests or any kind of sheet metal projects you want me to work on, and I'll see what I could do. So there's a couple of ways that I've seen these made, and on this one here we're going to start out with a 14-inch piece of gutter. And what we're going to do to start off is we're going to mark 6 inches on the back on each side. So we're going to go, let's see if I can do this here. Okay, oops, struggling. Okay, we're going to mark 6 inches there. Being that this is 14 inches, we're going to mark it 2 inches more. Okay, and this is going to be our little tab in the middle right here. So let me turn it around so you guys can see. So we got 6 inches on each side. We're going to square these off here. All right, and then from here on the bottom, we're going to draw these lines. Let's carry them over just a little bit so we can see them. Right there, right there. And then from there, we're going to make us a 45 going toward the outer edges of this. So we're even right there. Go ahead and draw us that miter there. And then we'll flip this over. We're going to do a miter on this side as well. And then so from there, we're going to try to get as straight as we can from this edge and this edge here. First of all, we'll go up straight with that. Those two there. And then from there, we're going to draw a line from this point to this point here, because this is supposed to be vertical, and the same on the other side as well. So we'll just get our straight edge here, and we'll just draw it as best we can. Doesn't have to be too perfect because it's going to be all covered up in caulking later on anyway. But when you do them this way, it usually tends to save quite a bit of caulking material because the gaps tend to be a lot smaller, and you don't have to use as much sealer as you would with some of these other methods. All right, so we got our lines drawn there. Now we're going to cut them out. I like to use these big snips. These are those big Andy snips, and I'll see if I can put a link in my description for these Maalco Andy snips for Amazon. If you guys buy anything from my affiliate links, I get a small commission. I haven't gotten any commissions yet. The people have bought a lot of stuff, but the commissions are so small. But I'm mainly just trying to share this information with you guys. But if you could check those out, that would help me a lot. So we're going to go ahead and cut these two right here. Fold this up out of the way a little bit. There, and then this one here, I'm going to just cut it. This, we'll bend this out of the way. Let's make a relief cut for now, and I'll go get some green snips and we'll cut it out the rest of the way. Or I might be able to use my reds on that. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. All right, so there's that one there, and then this one here. I'll take this one off as well. And then now, my red snips here. Cut that there. Might go from this side. let me get my greens real quick. While I get my greens, just give you a little quick chance to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the like button. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So I got my 2 pairs of greens here. These are, I don't know what these are. These are some kind of, anyways, this is some cheap brand. I got them at the flea market or at the pawn shop. Somebody had painted these orange to say that they were theirs, but anyways, they work like champs anyway. So let's see here. We'll go ahead and cut this one here. That one, and then we'll use the reds on this side here. All right, and that's that. But one more thing we need to do is we need to remove this upper lip. So it's doubled. This won't, we're gonna have to fit this inside of another piece of gutter in order to draw the miter. So what we're gonna do, what I like to do, is make a bunch of relief cuts right here. So we'll cut it a bunch of times. Doesn't matter where. We'll get all these, we'll start back on this end since this is sticking up more. Let's bend all these out straight. And from here, I'll get my big snips and cut me a straight line all the way down, maybe 1/4 of an inch down or less. Doesn't matter a lot as long as you're not on that line, because then it'd be hard to get inside the other piece of gutter. All right, there you have it. Just might need to tweak these edges just a little bit or something. And then this here, you can get this and just bend a little tab down like this, or a little bit bigger, just like that. And then this one here also, you have to kind of, let me get see if this will work, but you got to just kind of tap this one in a little bit. That way it'll fit inside another piece of gutter, like this. Actually, let me get this longer piece. There we go, because I'm going to show you all something else with this here. All right, so here we have a bigger piece of gutter, and this will just slide in like this. Put it in there like that. And see, when you tap that corner down on the back, it helps it to slide all the way down easier. And then so you just need to line this up to the front here, like that. And I'm gonna use a big fat marker for this, just so we can both see it real well. So we're gonna go and mark this here. Push that down a little bit and mark that up. Take it out and there's your miter. Just got to cut it out real quick. The other thing that you can do with this as well is this is for an outside miter, but you need to make an inside miter here. Then you just slide it in like this, make sure it's as flat as you can make it, and then line this edge up so it's flush, even, like that. And so now you would just trace it around this way. And then trace it, well, you don't have to trace the back, but there you go. So this would be an inside miter, and this would be an outside miter right here, up that. So I was gonna make the other template that's opposite of this, and let me see if I can make that for you real quick. It's kind of the same basis, only opposite. Stand by, I'll be right back. All right, so this is that other version of that template I was talking about. We're gonna get us another piece of gutter. This one is 14 inches wide. Look how oil canned it is. Probably from cutting it with the big snips, but anyways, it's gonna be the same size as this one here, width-wise. So what we're gonna do to start out with is we're going to, where's my pen? Here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it at 6 inches. On either end. So we're going to mark it at 6 here, and then at 8 here, that leaves us a remainder of 6 there. So from there, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and square these off. And in the last template that I made, I went and just cut that front lip off here. You can kind of see how much I cut off. And you might want to do a better job than I did, because you probably get poked by these sharp parts. Anyways, so I'm going to just kind of mark this a little bit right here. Just cut off a little bit, like an 1/8 inch more is all you need. You don't want to cut it too much, but it doesn't matter a whole lot. So, okay, so from there, what we're going to do is we're going to get our template again, and we're going to draw some 45s this way, going toward the center. All right, like this, that, and then from here, go like that. We've got these 2 lines there, and then from there, we're going to go ahead and mark these verticals. And from there, we're going to go ahead and connect these 2 lines. From there, it's kind of hard to see here. Hold on. Okay, so from about right there to there, then we're going to do the same on this side here. Okay, and there you have it. So basically on this one here, we're not going to have to cut that whole length off. We just need to cut it off from these 2 inches right here. So let me get some snips real quick. Stand by. All right, so what I'm going to start off doing is I'm going to cut these both right here. Go ahead and make a couple of relief cuts here. Go ahead and fold these out. We'll get our reds and cut this side right here. And I'm going to cut a little bit more of this out here to give me a little bit of flexibility. From here, we're going to go ahead and cut these diagonal pieces. We'll go ahead and get our green snips and cut this side here off. Let me get these other ones here. These cut a lot better. See how I was struggling there with those straighter snips? Let me show you how these offset snips, how they work so much better on these long straight cuts. They just buzz right through, no problem. This here, you can cut it, or I'll usually just flex it and break it off. Get it without knocking the camera down. Let's trim this off a little bit. All right, now we'll do the same for over here on this side. Hopefully a little bit smoother. Break this off. And then go ahead and cut this with the green snips. Try to cut it as close as you can to the line. You don't hit the line exactly, it's not the end of the world. But like I said earlier, this should save you quite a bit in sealer, because your joints will come out a lot smaller with less gappage in between. And then the last thing we got to do is cut this here. Make one relief cut, fold these 2 out, and we'll just cut it close to that line that I made. If I can see it. There it is. And that's pretty much it. You can get turning tongs. Might want to clean these edges off a little bit. I kind of left a mess. Usually go through and sand those off or file them down or something like that. But this is how it's going to fit. And I'll show you a quick comparison between the other template that I made and this one here. So this one here is going to fit in there like this. And you might need to go through, let me see if I can tap that real quick. I'm going to shut the camera off for a second so it doesn't make too much noise. Stand by again. Okay, so I cheated. I took it and I flattened it out on the brake, and then I rebroke it so it was a little bit narrower this way. So it made it smaller in just a little bit. But now what you can do is you can get this, slide it in as well, just like the other one, and put it on the edge there. And where's my marker? Here it is. And this one as well, you can go ahead and make your inside miter. Or you can slide it all the way out like this. And this one, you just have to have this front edge even. And then press this down, make sure it's square, and then you can monitor this one here. Make sure that's square, and then you can draw your straight line this way. And draw it like that. I guess probably in reality, this one's probably easier to use, just because there's not so much resistance on this. And you can make this smaller if you wanted to. But I think that both of these have their place. I believe that sometimes it's easier to make an inside miter with this one than it is with this one. This one. No, like this. Sorry. I'm looking at it through the camera and backwards and everything. So anyways, like this, you know, they both have their place. You can use either one for that. So make them both. Have them on the truck. Have them both at your disposal whenever you go to draw miters on, and see which one you like best, or if you like to use both of them. All right, so that pretty much concludes this video. I had a question for y'all real quick. What do you think about this carpet? We got this carpet from a hotel this is new carpet. This isn't used carpet. My guy OJ here that works here, his brother was working on a hotel locally, and they were putting new carpet in there, and they had these couple remnant pieces, and we put them here on the bench. I'm wanting to know if this is distracting to you guys, or does it matter? I don't know. But I've got a piece of like charcoal rug right here. It's like a runner strip. I was thinking about putting that on top of the table if you guys think that would be better, or something else. But anyways, I just thought I'd ask you guys and get your opinion. Just leave me a comment in the comments below. And as far as these templates are concerned, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop me a like, and don't forget to please subscribe. Don't forget to check out our affiliate links for Amazon as well. Maybe share it with your friends and co-workers, maybe your boss. That way everybody can learn how to make these. You can have extra ones put in your vehicle, in your trailer or your van or whatever you're using. Just have extras, because these inevitably get thrown away or they get stepped on or something. So just have a couple of them on hand there. So all right, you guys, y'all take care, and we'll see you back here at the 509.